discussion about whether meditation training should be introduced to secondary schools in Hong Kong. I think that we should first talk about why it may be necessary to teach students meditation in secondary schools. I think that is because of a variety of reasons. The first reason is that students are stressed nowadays as their school curriculum is very demanding and they need to spend a lot of time on studying and academics. It makes them do not have enough breaks. And also the second reason is that they do not have enough self-awareness of their own problem, which is essential to their whole body development. So that I think that introducing meditation to students can enrich them and improve their quality of living. So do you have any other opinion to add?
Yes, I agree with you. Besides the student may facing the academic pressures, the student may also face the problem with their family. Sometimes they may also have some problem with their friends. That may let them feel stressful. So I think that meditation education is necessary in the middle school.
Yeah, you're right. Also, when they have the problem of the relationship with their friend, they need to learn how to control their emotion. Therefore, the meditation can show how important to them. And when they learn about this, they can learn how to the problem solving skill, and it might benefit in their quality of life in the future.
I think other than enhancing their quality of life, I personally believe that physical and psychological well-being is equally important. So as our students, especially in secondary school, face cutthroat competition, especially when they have so much homework, extracurricular activities to focus on, meditation can give them an opportunity to alleviate their pressure they face from their academic stress or even some family relationships or some friends. So meditation is an alternative to all the other options we have, like sports or painting for art students, so that some students can still strive for excellence in their academic life. So moving on, can we discuss how can we introduce into schools?
Yeah, exactly. That I think we should first mention that I think that the students nowadays do not find ways to relieve their own stress. So that it's because it's the reason that meditation training should be introduced into schools. And I think that I'll share one of my experiences as well. My school teacher also taught me to meditation training, and I think that it's really useful. And I think that it can be one of the ways that introduced to school is that the teachers can teach the students during lessons or spare some time, for example, sparing about 10 minutes in the first afternoon lesson to teach students about meditation. It can be useful to students as well. Do you have any other ways to introduce it to the students?
Yes, I agree that we can introduce them the meditation education during the class, and also I think that we can put this education in the junior form, that the student can learn how to relieve their stress about their studies or family stress.
Also, I think that we can hold some competition of the recording video about the meditation, because first we need to make the student be interested of the meditation. So we can try to make a competition about it. Also, from this, when they processing and recording the video, they can learn how does the meditation benefit to them. Therefore, they can increase their self-awareness when they processing the video. How about you?
I think that's a great way to start our students to gain an insight into meditation and the whole program. And I think usually meditation is done usually in the early morning, so that they can be energetic for the rest of the day. So maybe we can have, as you mentioned, 10 to 15 minutes in the morning, spare them to meditate. And also, since we know we need to strike a balance between our school and our activities, so 10 to 15 minutes in the morning is a good way of starting their day, and maybe they can continue in the evening when they reach home.
Yeah, candidates here has just mentioned that we can introduce a video competition. But I'm worried about that the students do not know much about meditation training, and which cause them a problem in studying the video because they have no background information, and they do not know the background, so that they do not know how to choose the video about this. And it's one of the possible problems that faced by the students. And for the problem faced by the school, it's also important that the school do not have sufficient resources to teach the children, as not all the teachers are trained about meditation training to how to teach students about this. So I think that's one of the possible problems that we face by the school. And then another problem is that under the demanding curriculum, the school may not have enough time to teach students such meditation training because the curriculum is already very tight and they cannot spare any time left. So, do you have any other problems suggested?
Yes, as candidate A said, the curriculum is very tight and the school is not having not enough time. Some parents may think that if we have time to teach our students meditation education, why we shouldn't put some time to teach their kids about the exam skills, and they don't support the meditation education.
I think other than insufficient manpower and resources, I think we as students have different abilities and talents and interests. So meditation may not be a good way of relieving stress for some group of students. For example, some students who are good at sports may choose to play basketball to alleviate their pressure. But if I were one of the students and who have this meditation program at school, I think me being from a spiritual family, I would be happy to spare some time in school to relieve stress and just be in a good psychological health. So, and do you feel there will be any problems faced?
Maybe let me add some point about this. Candidate D had just mentioned that the people or the students in the school may have different interests and may not need meditation training. However, I think it's not the exact point, because that the students actually the meditation training suits all the students, not only those without extracurricular activities, but all the students in the school. I think that it's equally important to teach meditation training to those playing sports and to those who do not. So that I think the school should strike a balance how to spend the resources. But the problem is that not all the teachers know how to teach meditation training, and it's a problem that we should face nowadays and not be neglected.
So now we move on to part B. So candidate D, you have 1 minute to answer the following question. Do you think meditation is a useful way for a person to spend their time?
As students, we all face competition from academics, so I think meditation is one of those ways where we can relieve our stress and be energetic. For if we just meditate for 10 to 15 minutes, we can feel a lot of energetic again, instead of using alternatives like playing sports, which may need we need to warm up first and then play some sports for about half an hour. So for those who are already in a rush, already in a hurry, like we Hong Kong people, so meditation can let them slow down their pace of life and still feel energetic for the whole day. And so instead of using some other alternatives like playing sports or some other options available.